playstyle. Even Heretics were talking about it yesterday. Is hovering the Azir at the moment now. Remember, this is 13.4 Azir, has got nerfed, so maybe not the best, but actually going to be going for the Veigar in that mid lane. So we are getting some spiciness from Niski still.
Okay, so Niski has played 7 professional games.
Catch wave mid, where realistically he should have been bot side, or Adam was kind of in a bad position, but flash forward.
Oh, sentenced to death. Nuka still got that flash. 150 down to 100. Tick, tick, boom! Niski with first blood. And Niski already backed, already shot, and TPing to lane, and we're still not dead. Now Adam continue to step forward, has the minion wave behind him, looking for those Qs, getting the spam out below 100. Chasey is going to be in trouble. The heal, the damage. Adam takes the solo. And a little bit low mana. Level 5 into the level 3s, no minions to deal with. The CC has to connect. Burning, pull back from the Flay, the double apprehend, death sentence, and that is just easy, lemon squeezy. Venting Blows picks it up second for Mad Lions up in the early game.
I was very close there, Elyoya, just slightly too late to follow up there. Even the Flay into the CC from Niski.
Where it fell apart was the mid game, the decision making, and of course SK is just team fight engages. This is great for Mad Lions to already be in an advantageous position this early up.
I think the big one was how they actually tried to play lane assignments and not playing around vision, and now once more that vision going to come back to bite them as Adam slightly overextended, but the jungler is here.
2v2, Chasey can't really fight below 150, a lot of minions to work with. Elyoya is going to be forced to flash, jumped on by Sejuani, stunned up, and all of a sudden Elyoya will get taken out. Adam gets his second of the game.
Against a short-range composition like Mad Lions, and Adam getting that early lead and getting more.
Oh man, that's going to be just another for a possible buy sometime. Chasey runs away, escapes with his life, and manages to get the counter with the help of the tower. Take a look at this now. Once again, 3 versus 3. That's a route onto Crowny. Caught out by the assault, and actually taken out. LeBron forced to flash for his life. Elyoya's already taken down. Crowny gets a kill. That evens it out. 3 apiece. The CC and damage reply was just too high. Death Sentence connects, but Kazi's too low. Flash and Cleanse available for both bot laners while that's going on. Trades in the middle lane as the Chaos Storm is thrown out. The Primordial Burst is still there for Niski.
Because you had the late reset coming through because you lost that fight in boss, now BDS are in river.
Pelisan flashing into the baby cage, but there's 3 members of BDS waiting for him. He stays alive just long enough for now. All of a sudden, the turn. Crowny jumps onto Elyoya. Hilly's already dropped. 4 members of BDS trying to find yet another. It's blue-purple for Kazi. Elyoya's locked in place. No, too little, too late. 2 more kills to BDS.
And this is just great from BDS, reading, hey, look, we get this tower, see if they can have Niski help out, but you've got Nuke on the way now as well.
3, 2, 1. Wild Growth has already been used. Shio's holding onto the prison, throws it out wide. The tower has already fallen, but Elyoya's gone way too deep. Forced to flash away, charges up the Q, dashes away from the laser. Hilly buys some time with the death sentence, but gets sapped down himself as Crowny connects onto the Battle Pig. But Shio's able to avoid the event horizon. Tower falls. What do BDS do? Concede the dragon and push another tower? That seems to be the case.
Yeah, you definitely should. I mean, 1 dragon, an ocean dragon to Mad isn't the end of the world, but if you get 2 towers off this push and the potential, I mean, look at them already moving. They're immediately running up towards this top side. They want to get it.
Yes, you guys are so good. Mad Lions have got a lot of defensive wards up in this top off. We're approaching 20 minutes. Yes, and with the map open, gameplay has slowed down a little, and it feels like we may be leaning more
to contest some of these dragon objectives, but BDS already collapsing.
They are indeed. Shio's going to get the bot. That interrupts the dark passage, and now Kazi's in trouble. Gets pulled backwards by Adam and is blown up by Crowny. Chasey teleports into a 5 versus 4. Nuka seen throughout the course of 20 minutes. And again, look now, all that vision Mad Lions had placed has been cleared, has been challenged. Over 615 AP. We're setting up for a team fight. The event horizon is down. That's a big cooldown. Niski's waddling his way to safety, takes the lantern, but here comes Shio. The prisoner's held onto for now. It's a 1-for-1. Adam was blown up by the Primordial Burst, and there goes the prison, at least locking down Niski. Crowny is caught out by the cease and desist. Dunked down, Wild Growth throws it back up, flashes forward. Elyoya's taken out. Zap, 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 pew, pew, pew. Crowny's looking to find those kills, but he's caught inside the baby cage. The Baleful Strike will send them away. That event horizon is incredibly pivotal for the Mad Lions.
That's what I want to see from Crowny. The courage to step forward. Already committed too many members to bot side, so he won't really be in a position to try and contest this. Elyoya doing his best to get there, but it feels like it's going to be too little too late.
It's going low. It's going low. AoE comes up, death sentence forward, and BDS pick up the Baron at what cost. However, Niski is being run down by Adam just a little. The engage comes out from Elyoya. Cease, desist. Labrov taken out. Teleport being channeled as well. Mad Lions have got themselves 30 seconds in a 5 versus 4, but they are now playing into a Baron-empowered BDS. They should at least be able to pick up this tower.
I think there might have been a misclick from Niski on the TP. I think he was trying to get towards the ward that we can just see in here. Oh, that's a big circle. I want the little circle that's just in there, so then he can actually get into position, but doesn't matter.
Well, where's the primordial burst? The apprehend comes forward. That's just so much reverse damage. How am I supposed to play-by-play that burst? The prison comes out and Hilly is popped where he's...
And Crowny, with the damage that he has right now, can tear through this. You can already see Elyoya trying to go for the reset. It's just a case of how much they actually want to try and take here. Should get the inhibitor. You can already see both side lanes being worked on as well by Nuke and Adam. So, and it's a great shout from BDS. Look at the champions you have. They do better in these early skirmishes, in these early fights.
And here's yet another one. There's all of a sudden so much damage onto Hilly. He's going to be forced to flash. Manages to escape for now. Steps forward here. Comes Crowny, the flay, and that's just a zap down from Nuke. The tower falls as well. Baron and Pub is still...
Already threatened turrets. Adam might even stop this.
Oh, he does indeed. The apprehend comes out. Level 15 on level 15. Noxian Guillotine comes out. One more decimate. A couple seconds longer for that riposte. But that is actually... He's waiting. He's waiting. Glacial Prison into an Adam. Apprehend. Niski's the target. He's going to throw down the baby Kendra on Adam. Will find himself the death sentence in the flay. It's a 2-on-4 as the teleport's coming out. GA has now been popped. Adam's in trouble. The rest of the squad from BDS is pushing into the base. The inhibitors are focused. Decimate by so much time. 4 members of Mad Lions now running back. As BDS, they are now on the retreat.
And they have to run quick, but I don't think they can get out of here. Mad Lions are coming in.
Here comes Crowny! The Ultra Shock Laser and zap, zap, zap! Chasey is being blown up where he stands! Crowny's got the speed up, he's got the glitter ones, he's got the double, and he's got the backup. Hops over the wall. Elyoya's running for his life. They get the inhibitor on the bottom lane. They get 2 more kills, and now there's a soul and gold. And BDS now with super minions in multiple lanes. Honestly, however they want to close this out, they can look to do it. Because despite Shio being caught, Crowny maybe a little bit of trouble. One in between 2 members. Here comes Shio for the save. The guillotine comes out. There is just too much damage. Too many items in the lead. And with 10 seconds to Baron, BDS can play the safe, or they can just pour seconds for Elyoya. 18 seconds for Chasey, and Niski's the next target. Labrov may want to chase him down. Decide they do get jumped on. Stopwatch that primordial burst. Stopwatch that CC, and they can continue the fight.
I think the timer is coming to a close for Mad Lions, though. Nothing left. Bot inhib, mid inhib gone, top soon to follow, and Niski's trying to land these event horizons, but BDS just playing on the edge.
Yep, timer's down. All of a sudden, Crowny and Shio stepping forward. The prison is up, waiting for Shio to pull the trigger. Blue-red for Kazi's not the best in the 5v5. But all 3 inhibitors are down, and BDS using those Baron-empowered minions. The prison goes wide, the pig gets pulled backwards, he's able to escape with his life, but the Chaos Storm takes down Hillisang, and in a 5v4, Nuke is now the target. The stopwatch used, saving his life from Elyoya, and Elyoya is taken out by Crowny. Legendary as the first Nexus turret falls. The second Nexus turret is moments away, and despite the event horizon, there's too little, it's too late. It's BDS destroying Mad Lions. This may potentially be a problem. It was a Tryndamere, which I do not believe is correct. I can see the players have just dropped out.
Be a bit of a weird one. They should be ready for this, but I don't know if they are.
I don't know if they are. Oh no, here comes Bo! Waiting for the Arctic Assault, and Limit is the first target. Don't run! We are your friends! Say Vitality! And first blood to Bo. Patrick's got some damage going back. The turret's helping as well. Below 100, but he can't step into 3. Using the QW combo, he's running a little low. While that's going on, Bro has now started to step back and continuing to chase out Odo below 50 yesterday. He got the solo kill. Cold the Meek brings him back alive. Photon bringing the hammer out, but not bringing it down because here comes the tree. Xerxes looking for a counter. Odo gets a level up. Mercurial hammer, the stun, the tower, the trade of 1 for 1.
The problem for Odo, though, is look at the size of that wave. He will be up to T.
Crucially, those solo kills in the 1300 gold early game were crucial for XL in their match against Fnatic. Right now, under threat. You can see the 2v2, the slice, the dice. Dominus buys some time, manages to find the stun, but here comes the little sapling. It'll pop on Bo, and Xerxes Only level 4 cannot commit. Odo, sorry bro, that was a cost of curse, gets taken out.
Poe's just been everywhere. Ban and bot now up towards the top side as well. And Patrick!
Oh, that was beautiful from Kaiser! The feathers flying! Kaiser gets dropped by the spanner. It's a 1-for-1, but the kill goes to Upset. And Perks is level 6. Where's Tibbers? Holding on to it for now, not going to go underneath the tower.
Yeah, still, you can see the Perks wants to try and get these roams off, trying to play down towards Upset like we talked about, and it's so unfortunate for Patrick getting caught out just in the edge. Perks is walking back though. Limit doesn't know.
Oh, where's Summon Tibbers? Where's Tibbers? Drop down, the feathers out, and Limit will be taken down by Upset. To accelerate that base, begin pace and take control. You have to find a way to stem the bleeding. It's going to be another fight, 2v2 in the top lane. Hammer will knock Odo away. The flail comes up. Both junglers level 5. Arctic Assault into the accelerated shock blast, and this is just beautiful. Boton taking 2.
That's a lot of bleeding. That's a significant. Yeah. Looking absolutely fantastic. This feels like a newly revitalized Vitality, and you're going to have to see if they can try and keep this up now for the remainder of this.
Look at the bottom lane. Look at the bottom lane. Oh man, Limit, no flash available to him, and as Jack Black said in the film, die you alien shithead, taken down! As Perks will assist another kill for Upset, and unfortunately for XL.
Fairly strong, the fact he's getting the CS and he's getting some of these turret plates, but it's just so small compared to the rest of Vitality.
And this is probably going to open up a dragon here. If Vitality stick around, do they concede it? Tibbers will finally get taken out. Patrick's got that Bloodthirster. Here comes Video as well as Xerxes. Nature's Grasp is available to them. Instead, they're going to try sneak the dragon. Vitality have to know this. They have to have a feeling. All of a sudden, Patrick is in trouble. 90 Caliber's going to get interrupted. Forced to cleanse. Forced to flash. Stays alive just long enough. Kaiser's going to be the target as the dragon secured there by Xerxes, the second of the game. Bo and Xerxes fighting in the river, and Kaiser's the first target as Vizio. Twin Fang off the Twin Fang. Knocked up into the air, but he will be taken down as Kaiser is dropped. Now XL running for their lives. They get the dragon. They get the kill.
Pushing mid to lean into that bot side.
No, right now, Vitality with 2 towers to their name opened up the map. A level advantage for Photon. That gold lead continuing to spiral. The rest of Vitality in the middle lane, applying pressure. They're going to drop the Rift Herald. Perks has got the flash available to him. He's got Summon Tibbers as well. And Bo also has the ability to just lock someone down with that prison, which he does. Photon shoots the shock blast over the wall.
Vitality has a sustain. We might get a take 2.
Oh, the quickness! The 2-man knockup! The third-person charm! XL are excellently eliminated in the middle lane. 3 kills for Vitality, and they just step back away. That was gorgeous.
They are slamming Control Z, hoping they can redo that, because that was not the way you want to play this. Vitality, that was so well executed. And again, if you are giving them the opportunity to set up like this, it's so hard for XL.
I mean, look at Upset. 404. He's got that Mirror Mana completed. He's level 13 right now. 3,000 gold on Vitality's 8,000 gold. Teleport's available for Photon.
Yeah.
Do they have the wards? They're making it. Oh no! Is it happening?
They did it.
They did it. XL have snuck the Baron. Still think the odds are incredibly low as Odo is going to be the target of 3 members of Vitality. Quickness has been used. Dominus thrown down. The feathers out. The root is secured. The stun, and that's a new pair of blue suede dragon boots. Or crocodile boots.
Right over the wall. That flash Tibbers could be very scary. Does buy the time to take top tower though, so at least XL are getting something back on the map.
Okay, so 2 questions.
Set up nicely for you to follow the push from up into these and then immediately follow, so you can follow.
See this one, and Vizio may be able to pick up that tower.
I don't know if he will be. He actually didn't build up the wave enough, and Perks is now up here. This is, well, actually just about be able to take it from Perks.
He cannot afford to get hit by those Twin Fangs. The quickness is dropped. The blue ward is dropped. The thumbs up is thrown. The knockup is there at Vizio. Not going to be able to find the target just yet. He's holding on to the ulti. I'm waiting for how many members to get his stun, if at all. And Bo's just going to face tank this one. Finally will be taken out as Vizio doesn't even use the ulti.
Can reset and look to set up for the Baron. Odo trying to see if he can now make a cross-map play, get something on the bottom side.
Challenge it. Great split screen is that at least get in a turret, and I think they'll be forced to back away. Those enhanced recalls will put them under threat. While that's going on, Perks is applying pressure to the top inner turrets.
And he should be able to get this, so essentially you're trying, we can easily take over this jungle and then start to put pressure onto mid.
Perks has got flash available to him. Bo is once again engaged upon. Patrick drops the trap. Tibbers comes down, cleanse 90 caliber, and Patrick is running for his life. Xerxes is cut down in the jungle, and the hammer almost kills Limit. Odo is running for his life. The accelerated shock blast will not find its mark, but it is an easy kill. Now Kaiser gets chunked at least a little. Betfungaze is huge! The shutdown for Patrick is so pivotal. Can XL continue the hold? The petrifying gaze comes out, the feathers fly. Upset gets away with his life and holds on to the flash. Upset's godlike gets yet another. And Vito and Patrick are hurt, and they are running for their lives.
There's many runs that you can go for, but it feels like Vitality are just going to run you over anyway. So it becomes very easy for Bo to tank up any of that damage and immediately escape, only to set up for Vitality who are collapsing.
I'm a lot more impressed with what I've seen from Vitality today, and they are once again looking to set up the flank. Flash is available. Tibbers is available. Patrick is in trouble. He's got no flash, no cleanse. Nature's got Bizarre. Here comes the teddy bear. Let the feathers fly and destroy XL. 2, 3, 4 kills already, and the ace for Vitality. At 30 minutes in, it is done. XL have been beaten this entire time, and Vitality will look to close it out.
The wave is coming in bot side. They're just going to go and collect it. Bo tanking up the tower so everyone can get through, and they're going to be able to finish this one off. Vitality, a fantastic time here.
Unkilled Bo in the jungle. Unkilled Perks in the middle. Unkilled Upset in the bot lane, and undefeated in the spring split. Vitality go 2-0.
Chain CC, or point and click CC paired up with Talia, very effective.
Helios Thresh, the get out of jail free card with that flash lands in. Oscarinin trading with Irrelevant up towards this top lane. Slice and dice forward. Marcoon worked his way around here, and Oscarinin has got nowhere to go. Doss stunned up though with the electro grenade, and Doss will fall for first blood. Meanwhile in the top lane, Oscarinin still surviving. In the end, he will fall here. Delayed it for long enough to make sure he doesn't die for first blood, but will be killed by Irrelevant. Flash cleanse. Doss could just play pocket here, works his way back. Now realizes with Advienne and Reckless pushing forward that his team is not in the best of shapes. There's the lantern once again. Exekick will take it. Doss should fall. Dies to Reckless. The cannon rush helping out as well. Exekick has to burn the flash to escape. Oscarinin now though not in the best of shapes as Marcoon goes in, and Irrelevant gets his second kill on the board.
I think they're just waiting.
There he goes. Oh, flashes! Cease and desist will go through the Emperor's Divide. Marcoon failed the flash there. House was expecting Humanoid to sidestep. In the end, he does burn the summoner, but he gets his kill.
The ultimate was good enough so that he didn't get knocked back. Now Razork looking for Doss.
Doss has no flash, nowhere to go. Reckless, second kill of the game for him. And Fnatic continue just to answer kill for kill.
Yep, Fnatic and SK both playing kind of as we expected. I expected Certus to be able to get out on the map. He has more than enough damage to secure that kill into the gangplank.
Certus is working his way up here as well, as is Doss. Marcoon going in, trying to keep Razork and Oscarinin around. It's going to be a 4v2 for a moment. The TP coming in. Razork underneath the tower flash to Wake Ledge Prison. Connects Doss with the lantern, gets Marcoon out. And the cannon barrage, not quite enough damage to kill off the SK jungler. Humanoid going forward. Certus flashes away. The hook connects from Doss, and now they're going on to Humanoid. But he still has his flash from earlier on. Oscarinin eats some oranges in his cave, but the rest of his team is not. 2-4, Reckless diving, Exekick in the bot lane. Exekick gets a 1, but not in a 1v2 in the Rift Tower. Now charging forward, Oscarinin left for Dust. Irrelevant dashing in, flashing forward. It's another one. SK get 4 kills for 1.
And now they're going to have to fight their way back into the river. Of course, Fnatic in no real state to contest them right now. Irrelevant going to go back to base, has the TP.
No flash on him, flash hook from Doss. The Weaver's Wall coming out from Certus as well, just to make sure this Heimerdinger is a Heimerdunner. As he does die, cannon barrage in the top lane. Cold Meek going to heal up Irrelevant just a little bit. That Dominus still proccing, will fall off in a second. Oscarinin with the parlay, just needs an auto. Dodges to the side, but Irrelevant going back in. Irrelevant! Drinker slice and dice him up and have him for breakfast. Irrelevant gets another. Humanoid and Razork on the chase, trying to stop this hungry crocodile as he manages to walk away. Wait, has he just got out of here? He finds Advienne again. I mean, do you just try and kill off the support once again? Cold Meek gonna execute.
He's gonna die. Advienne, yeah.
Gets the shot down.
Play that he could have made in that situation. He was very close to dying in the 1v1 against Oscarinin, and you can feel the frustration of a top lane.
The second tower of the game for them as well. The bot lane fell first in favor of SK. Still Fnatic not yet taking a tower. They are looking down towards this bottom lane, and Oscar will be left alone with it, so it should be raised to the ground relatively fast. Irrelevant knows that he's not on the strong side of the map, so he's like, okay, Quags are mine. That's fine. I'm happy enough to farm this up. I've already farmed Oscar in 4 times this game, so a couple of Quags will do me a little bit of good. Vary your diet, you know.
Soon the idea is that you push in mid, you push in bot, and then you move into the enemy jungle. You set up these wards,
TP
exactly
ward,
what they have done. Well, now they're looking for a collapse on the top side. Now the vision has been invested bot.
So I don't think SK knew that Razork was here. The Rift Herald goes down. Irrelevant was looking for the flank, and now he's going to find Razork. Glacial Prism going out as well. TP away from Humanoid. He's getting the hell out of there. It's like, you're on your own, son. Razork. Well, SK don't have to force it, and Fnatic aren't in a position to force it, even if they wanted to. Don't think we'll see something sneaky like we saw. The Weaver's wall separates SK, but Fnatic looking for the fight here. Ganon Barrage coming out. Execute's going to take the Lantern to safety, and there's no Glacial Prison. They try and turn it back around onto Razork. Hook just a millimeter wide, and a bunch of plebs. Fnatic looking for something here. Once again, the Glacial Prison just wide. Certisco getting into that slow zone. Doss the first target, and Razork will take him. SK unable to really find an answer to that. A little bit too far pushed up, it feels. They are going to get mid lane prio, and actually, because Fnatic are all on the top side of the map, Marcoon and Exekit can come down. Shadow Irrelevant if they want to look for this tower. Tier 2 will be forfeit, and SK will have their 5th turret of the game.
Looking for a dive onto Oscar Renin.
Oscar Renin trying to get out of this one, but underneath the tower, there's just no escape for him. He flashes and is immediately met with a Vault Breaker from Marcoon. SK get an answer in a casting career where we just have the same anecdotes happening.
I mean,
this is like 2 weeks ago. Dragon away
True.
from having a Mountain Soul. They're now setting up around the Baron. Razork's being hooked, Surge's going to knock him back as well. Marcoon's going in, and now the deep TP as well from Irrelevant as SK look to go a little bit deeper on this place. He's going to sit onto Humanoid, pops the stopwatch, Glacial Prism coming out as well. Humanoid able to flash away, Reckless with the Lightning Crash, doing some damage across the board. Irrelevant and Oscar Vin trading off towards the top side. Irrelevant, though, still has the GA, the Immortal Shield procced on the Gangplank, and he won't be immortal for very much longer as Marcoon finds him once again. Irrelevant takes the kill. Exekit now stepping forward. That's a big Moonlight Vigil. Humanoid forced away. Exekit not with the best of guns for this fight.
Throughout this game, Fnatic now looking to try and contest this Baron, which has not quite been started yet.
Zerdas with a knockback onto Reckless, cleanses away, looking for the damage onto him. Humanoid coming in from the side as well, but Reckless already low. Immortal Shield procced onto him. Humanoid could slide and glide onto the back line here. It's a perfect opportunity, but he just can't get close enough. Marcoon's ultimate back in 4 seconds, doesn't even need it, flashes forward, and the shut down onto the Zeri. Reckless is down, and Razork short to follow. You've got to feel Certus with a double. And once again, SK's team fighting is just that much better. They've been looking to win the game the entire game.
True, actually,
in this week,
that's
they
a fair
may have
point.
been looking to win that.
And SK, they can walk away pretty satisfied with this performance. Fnatic, though, may look for something desperate here onto Exekick.
And you've got to look for something, haven't you? Moonlight Vigil in for Exekick! Okay, Exekick looking for a little bit too much there. That wasn't. That wasn't.
Yeah, that was.
Like, hey guys, I got my hands on a Felios. I'm really good at this champ. Let me go in.
So, I've been casting for 7 years, Medic.
Yep.
And throughout my years, I thought that he was safe with Doss right behind him. He wasn't expecting to be chain CC'd. But now, as a result of that, SK did lose a lot of control around this Baron area, and now Fnatic are in position. Let's see if they can find a fight.
There's a pincer from SK, though, Irrelevant coming in from the bottom side of this fight. Humanoid shuffles him in, but he just delivers the Crocodile to his backline. Humanoid slides, Irrelevant inserts is unstoppable. Oscar Renin dies once again. Said that a lot so far this weekend, but it's been a struggle for him, and it's been a struggle for Fnatic. Advienne down as well. Certus flashing forward, looking for Reckless. A side flick shot will lock him down. A triple for Certus. Once again, a weekend to remember for the SK mid laner. He's going to weave his wall forward, trying to catch out Razork, not allowing Fnatic to get out alive. No one survives. The stun will land a threaded body over the wall into one more. And that's enough for SK to take the ace and to look to close out this game.
A quadra kill for Certus to round out the game. A disjointed fight once again from Fnatic, but with the deficit that they found themselves in, there was little they could do. A commanding game from start to finish from SK, and they will look to go 2-0 up in week 1 of spring.
SK's trying to do it again! There's no one to save Advienne, has to flash away from the long-range auto there. In the end, SK will claim the win, as you say, 2-0 for them, as they continue their winning ways from the Winter Split.
Incredible game once again from
G2 picking because
it's like, what do you want, right? And actually, Malphite as well is a genius pick here on 5 as well, because you know you're playing into 2 bruises anyway. You can
about Malphite into Aurelia is E, the attack speed slow, really effective flash
forward from Jonghoon. Mickey's been ignited here. Ticking down, the heal coming out as well. Jonghoon will have the second Q up in just a second, gets the stun. Kobe misses the feathers though and has to flash into it. Now, 113 coming in to join the party. Kobe, low, gets taken out by Hansama. Hansama has cleanse, has flash, isn't going to use either of them, and he knows he's dead. 113 will claim the kill. Astralis 2-1 to the good.
It's looking good. Jonghoon is being very proactive in this early game. Kobe stunned.
Huge stun. There's the root as well with the snap trap, and Kobe doesn't have an opportunity to breathe. Taken out by Mickey and Hansama.
Looking to punish it.
113 can step forward, only 2 minions here for them. Hansama able to dodge to the side, still has the cleanse, still has the flash, uses it underneath the tower, stunned up, CC. Kobe takes the kill, 113 will fall in response.
Wow, props to Hansama. Is forced to use all of his summoners, but is actually able to trade 1-for-1 in that dive. But Mickey's roam effectively punished. Now G2 looking to get something back.
Kobe wanted the plate there, wanted that little bit of extra gold. Stunned up though, and Kobe has nowhere to go once again. The turrets will do their work, and Kobe will fall to Yike. Tried to get some damage back with the plate. Lane has a sizable CS advantage over Caps, who was forced back earlier on. 20 CS at only the 7.
G2 level 6 is Jonghoon here to cover though.
Caps relatively low on mana, should have enough for the ultimate. 113 covering, as you say. Vanguard's edge going out as well. The floor is out for the double stun. It's beautiful from Astralis. Caps goes back in with an ultimate of his own. Leader dodging around as much as he can and readying the hell out of that fight. A double for Leader. In the end, they trade it for 1-on-113.
With a numbers disadvantage, with 2 kills for 1, which is very well played fight from Leader and the jungle support duo.
There's now 1,000 gold ahead. Broken Blade's going to be stunned up here. Finn looking for engage as well. Broken Blade flashing away. Good flag and drag from Yike, but Leader's still on the chase. The Cataclysm coming down. Leader having to dash back. And G2 find a kill in the 3v3. Mickey doing some damage down towards the bottom side as well. Kobe had to burn the heal here. Ace in the hole available for Hansama means that Kobe has to walk all the way back to his tier 2. 113 caught out by Yike. Dashes across the wall. League of Legends history.
Now look at what's happening on the minimap, because Astralis are trying to cross map and threaten to dive onto Broken Blade, but Caps is making his way there as well to try and protect.
But how do you dive Broken Blade? He just gets off Skull. They're looking for the CC afterwards. They hold the stun forward and they do exactly that. Caps is here though, no unstoppable force for him. They might try and turn and burn back onto him. Jonghoon coming in, looking for those melee auto attacks for the Icebreaker. The CC chain onto Caps is good. Ignite ticking on him now as the stun comes in once again, and Caps trying to walk away. Not allowed to. Leader turns back straight onto Mickey, dives in the forest duet. That was gorgeous from Leader. He takes him out in the 1v2. Just lying in wait in the darkness, and Astralis coming online across the board. They get all. Remember his Pike games in the first split that he played. He was always everywhere on the map, and it's something Mickey loves to do on the Heimerdinger as well, but he consistently is caught out. Hansama solo. Leader takes a Kobe in the end, gets the kill. Leader tanking the tower, will be shut down, but that's a shutdown over to the Donger. And it's probably the prior in the Astralis jungle as well, making it hard for Astralis ever to step up towards this. But across the board...
We know for G2, this will be the only time that they meet in terms of the best of ones, and it'll be massive. Jonghoon finding the flank, the TP coming in.
Double TPs have been invested. They're going for Hansama. Does still have the cleanse, uses it to get away from the solar player, but the dive in is beautiful. Astralis already taken one. Hansama's fallen. Leader dodging onto Mickey. Trying to get rid of the support, and it's another 2 for 2 so far. Yike chased underneath the tower. Caps trying to put the damage down as well, but no ultimate for him. Means that he just has to back away. 2 for 2.
Well, you know, you think about it. Oh, hang on. Ultimate in from the Kled.
Charging down here. Finn, isolated. Going to try and recall, but that B's not going to help you too much. It's just locked in place. Not really much the Renekton can do. It's a very sad crocodilian.
Bit of vision in the top side jungle, as G2 did just commit to 2 members bot, but now they want to make sure they walk this Herald in.
Doing it for Jarvan,
who is on the other team. In any case, Kled engages onto Jonghoon.
Only onto Jonghoon though. He does have the Eclipse, so a bit of extra tankiness, but that tankiness is just not enough. But G2 shred through him. They find a kill as they were setting up around this 3rd dragon of the game, and Astralis caught a little bit unaware there.
Felt like for the first time, it was Astralis who, as you rightly said, were caught unawares. A lot of these fights, they've been the initiators. They've been the ones starting off with Jonghoon. Up next, Aurelia now at 2 items. And she's going to be that much stronger as she looks for a fight against Broken Blade.
Does she beat Broken Blade? Hits the stun. Flawless duet there, dodging with Broken Blade. Vanguard's edge coming out as well. Broken Blade flashes. Leader flashes forward straight into the waiting arms of Yike. Now can Leader win the 1v2? He's done it before, but the remount onto Skull is too much. Leader almost takes down Broken Blade in the 1v2, but just can't do enough.
Junglers, man, they always ruin Aurelia's fun. Leader overcommitted a little bit there to try and secure that kill onto Broken Blade. After he'd secured the flash, he should have been happy with it, but he was not expecting the jungle. Now engaged from 113.
Finn coming in from the side as well. Mickey doesn't have the flash, has a stopwatch, but that's only going to buy you a couple of seconds. The Solar player on a control ward there, perhaps thinking Mickey might flash the wall. They hadn't quite timed that one properly. Cap's now caught up in the CC. The charge from Broken Blade as they look for a little bit more. Yike coming in, no Cataclysm on him, but already Finn's down. G2 on the advance as they continue to chase.
And another overcommitment.
A single misstep gives G2 Soul, or gives them a Baron, unless obviously they're not up at that time. But Astralis are fighting from a deficit in terms of neutral objectives. Yike looking for a flank here, Cataclysm in. Jonghoon's going to look for the Solar player as well, and Yike's just gone a little bit too deep here, shut down already. Broken Blade dashing away, the tower will fall. Cap's going in as well, but he's rooted with the Blade Caller. Stun's going out, Caps looking for the ult, but Kobe flashes it. 113 will fall though, another route onto Caps. Jonghoon going back in, and Leader has not been here for this entire fight. Hunt Summer with a double, Kobe gets one in response. Another's going to follow up as Broken Blade will fall. And Astralis, as G2 die.
Separate routes throughout the fight. Looks good, but now they commit to the Baron, and Hunt Summer and Mickey are still alive.
Finn flashes in, he was looking for someone, but Hunt Summer and Mickey backed away in perfect unison. Hunt Summer gets another ace in the hole. Gonna chunk out Kobe, Leader and Kobe now all hailing the retreat, trying to get back to the safety of...
To secure that kill, and then they get another one onto Broken Blade. Now another engage.
Onto Mickey, Solar Flare going down as well. 113 looking for it, but Mickey has time to flash away. Has Merc Tread so he can get out of it. Leader going onto Hunt Summer. Stop with the unstoppable force. Hunt Summer cleanses away, and Leader still takes him. 1-for-1 so far, as Broken Blade will take the counter kill. Yike in a good flank position here. No Cataclysm on him, but an EQ could spell doom for Astralis, dragging up in.
So they're going to instead choose to push in mid, clear out some of this vision, and look to reset. That trade from Leader was crucial.
Has been started. Charge available for Broken Blade. Ultimates across the board for G2.
They have to be suspicious.
They're definitely suspicious. Astralis trying not to be.
They're flipping it.
They're going for the flip. Yike goes in with the EQ. It's secured by Kobe, and now Yike tries to flash away, but can't get over his own wall. He built it, and he pays for it. The Solar player short from Jonghoon. Mickey sidestepping the Zenith Blade as well. G2 could have lost a little.
That's one less member to help defend the gates, as Astralis have come a knocking.
Yeah.
And then Kobe, actually, with his burst from the feathers, is actually what secured it in the end.
Yike caught out a little bit here. Glacial Prism slides in from 113. Yike's going to try and get across the wall. Cataclysm's in. Leader going on to Hunt Summer as well, but Leader's locked up and can't get the kill. Hunt Summer able to survive off the back of it. And the push delayed now for Astralis. They were able to take a top tier 2 out of this Baron. They'll look for a bot tier 2 as well.
I will admit, visually, very confused as to what happened in
this whole fight. It's just everyone jumping on top of each other and someone dies.
Sliding on top of each other. Leader did actually use his flash. So did Caps, and I know that they can push this wave in bot lane all the way in. But this could be a window for G2 to try and force a fight in mid.
TP's coming in, one behind Hunt Summer here as well. Jonghoon trying to get in. Kobe's still alive. They've dived onto 113. Off towards the back, Leader has to pop the stopwatch. He's against 3 players right now. G2 just distracting Astralis. Finn and Leader doing everything they can. Onto Hunt Summer, down to a 3rd HP. Finn almost gets Mickey, but Mickey flashes away. 1-for-1 trade so far. Broken Blade now in the stopwatch of his own. Jonghoon stepping forward. Broken Blade will fall as well. 2-for-1 in favor of Astralis as they look to push down mid.
The fight was split thanks to the TPs committed by Astralis. Finn coming in from the river, Leader coming in from mid lane. Once G2 had committed with Broken Blade and Yike, they effectively got separated from the backline, from the damage of Hunt Summer, thanks to Leader basically being a backline threat. He did lose his life in the exchange, but it was worth it as Astralis break into the base, find 2 kills.
Jonghoon's going to die here. No way for him to get out. He looked for the Zenith Blade onto Hunt Summer.
But the Dragon, remember, that is now going to be up. That tower is likely to fall. They have position around the Baron, that top lane wave in a good spot as well. And G2 are just passively gaining these advantages, leveraging the fact that Astralis do not have the TPs.
Broken Blade looking for it. Jonghoon tries to get onto Hunt Summer, but can't get close enough. Leader onto Yike, knocked up. Leader, Solar Flare on the backline, though. They're going for Mickey instead, and Mickey's already dead. Leader still surviving in the midst of it all as he continues to dish out the damage in the fight. Kobe doing it too. It's a double with the root, and now Hunt Summer left alone. Yike flashes out, but there's nowhere for him to go. His base, his team, the win forfeited to Astralis.
G2 force the fight, but Astralis walk away the victors. Once again, this top side for Astralis acting as a meat shield for Kobe to freely dish out the damage and tear G2 apart.
And we wondered what the change would do for Astralis. Was bringing Leader in the right choice? Well, right now, they're going all the way to the stars. Astralis.
We got to see it in the SKE show match at the beginning of the year from him in the mid lane. I think it can be a pretty good...
Not on vision.
Uh-oh.
2-step forward. Larson. Larson, Mercer knocks him up and immediately Heretics are on the board. Ebby spins and gets first blood on that.
I shall pontificate. The one that always gets me...
How does it always get you if it's a riddle?
Oh, no, we might have a gank. Come on, Jankos, give us a gank.
Here he goes.
Jankos!
Trimby has no flash, remember. They look for him, they dive in. Mercer going in as well onto comp. Trimby should fall to Jack Spectre. That's one, they can't get two. And 11 minutes in, Betty, the game's come alive. Genius. Realm warp up towards the top lane.
Here we go, Ruby.
Trying to clear out the wave, it's already gone. Shigenda flashes
nice
away.
flash.
Ebby spinning, slashing forward. Looking for a little bit more here. Shigenda no flash, remember. Ebby still with that ghost proccing and the crits coming in and Jankos covering. Shigenda has nowhere to go. 2-0 now
that's funny.
on the Tryndamere.
Ebby, you think...
That's fine. Here, the start of their spring. Against G2 is a bit of a hard benchmark to hit, but here with Team Heretics. Quickness. Lightning Crash coming out as well. Ebby was coming in from the side. Comp has to flash away. The quickness still going to land him onto Malrang with the Cyclone coming in as well. Comp's already dead and Malrang's next up. Heretics find two. Jankos finds two. And Heretics now 5-0 up as Ruby looks for a little bit more. Bubble's going to hit. Shigenda turns it around. The first kill of the game for Koi over to their top lane.
And then gets that knock-up. Comp is forced underneath the tower, which then sets Jankos up nicely to land this deep bot side vision. Look at all these wards that they've successfully been able to set up, which means that TPing to the top seeded for free. And instead, both teams will just look at each other.
And this is one of the things you mentioned about Heretics. Like, sometimes they're mid-game.
Like, you know what? Let's just wait for Jack Spectre to get his second item.
Yeah.
You know, let's just buy a little bit more time. Larson will check this brush.
Grit one, looking for more. Quickness coming out. Larson just sprinting away. Doesn't want any piece of that. Dives back into Ebby. Undying Rage going to be used here by Ebby. Larson trying to put the damage down, trying to wait out that ultimate as well. And with the stopwatch, he'll do exactly that. No tower here for Heretics. Cyclone from Jankos, knock up from Mercer. Glacial Prison hits Mercer. He's still got one more E if he can get away for the stun. The CC. Mercer surviving, but Shigenda diving in. 2 kills to Shigenda, 1 more to Trimby.
As the rest of Koi find a quick collapse, they convert it into 3 kills and will now secure themselves the Baron. It was a good early game. Things looked very positive for Heretics, but they will quickly be punished. Jack Spectre getting TP'd on.
TP coming in. Trimby's going to try and delay him. Does have the slows. Larson coming forward as well. Steals away the lightning crash. The culling as well. And the Immortal Shield Bow is not that at all. Very mortal. Here's Jack Spectre. Push in.
That ain't it.
Hey, he was looking for something.
Tell you right now,
Tidal
that was
wave
not
used
it.
for it, at least, I guess.
The moment he threw that realm warp out, I was like, yeah, there's no shot anybody's taking that.
It's just so difficult for Heretics to actually answer this at all. A minute left on this Baron, already 4,000 extra gold pulled off it. They dive onto Trimby, who flashes away. The chase is there, the quickness coming out. Mercer trying to get onto Mora's Koi. Now, all hail the defensive. They get Jack Spectre with the Glacial Prison. He flashes away. It just survives. Jankos low as well, though. The Ultra Shock Laser coming out. Ebby diving in. Undying Rage. He spins back out. Mercer blocks the shot, but he blocks it with his life. Larson getting turned back around on Ruby. They get knocked up by Malrang. Shigenda still has the damage on the side here. Still has that Baron buffs as well. As Ebby just short will go for the dragon instead.
Exactly that. Baron not until 2.5 minutes. Jankos has spotted Trimby.
Shirelius. Jankos going forward. Trimby's just dead. No escape for him out of this play. Heretics able to find a pick. A good ward just in the mid lane there. Finds its mark. The dragon will be secured by Malrang, but Heretics able to delay the game for a little bit longer. Malrang should blast Cone out of this one. Comp, no flash on him, no cleanse either. Mocking Shout will get the slow. The quickness coming in as well as Mercer looks for the chase. Culling being used, but there's the quickness, there's the CC. A stun underneath the tower. It's only Jankos Rumble coming in as well as Heretics try and turn this one around. Now Shigenda's going to join from the top side, and they have to dodge and dip and dive away. Instead, the quickness in by Larson finds 2. Flashes away, but Ebby turns it around. Ebby, Undying Rage still available to him. He's looking for the dive, the redemption coming out, but he can just dive these towers for years. A double for Ebby and Heretics.
Advantage gained for Koi. Shigenda, he can go back to base, get his health back if he wants to, and has the TP ready for a
He's going to try and position up towards this bush, exactly where he is. Did Larson see him? Did Larson see him? I don't think he did, and the quickness is coming in. Larson immediately charmed, and Mercer lies in wait and finds his mark. Ebby going forward, Undying Rage has been popped. The Baron secured, Ebby flashing straight onto Comp, but Comp will take him out 1-for-1 so far in the trade. Shigenda looking for more, but Heretics just trying to run for the hills, trying to get out of here, trying to get those Barons out. Redemption down, Shigenda with the stopwatch, Malrang on the front line, still healthy enough enough. Jankos' clone falls, but it's only his clone. Heretics still trying to do what they can. Shigenda still stepping forward. The Aqua Prism hits one. Jankos wants to stop what Ruby's so low. Mercer dodging and diving, dipping away. Everyone's so low, but Trimby is the first to fall. Jack Spectra surviving. Shigenda takes him out with the shutdown. Shigenda dashes forward. Ruby down as well. 2 Barons remain for Heretics. Jankos takes him. 1 Baron left for Heretics as Shigenda gets a triple. Wow. An impact at this sort of portion of a day. You know, Scrim's very much over by this point, usually.
And, I guess it's fine, but Larsen's going to be
How fine is it? Like, everyone's collapsing. Everyone is on their way here. Larsen already there. Jankos trying to keep the rest of Koi away, but Ebby is going to be in a 1v4 very quickly. Mercer trying to join in as well. Heretics. I mean, Ebby is going to distract the entirety of Koi, and maybe they can take out the jungler. In the meantime, the redemption is not enough. Ebby continues to distract. The stopwatch buys a little bit more time, but it's not going to be enough. 1-for-1 traded so far, but it's jungler for top laner, which makes the secure a lot easier for Heretics.
I mean, of course, it's about whether or not Shigenda can land this poke on the Jace. There'll be a big determining factor in how this fight plays out. Larsen does have the stolen Triniment ultimate. Good damage from Comp. The ultimate comes out from Trimby.
Jankos looking for the smite here, will secure it. The chase is on. Larsen has the Undying Rage. Mercer already dead. Larsen onto Ruby. Shigenda there as well. Larsen trying to put the damage down to Jack Spectra. He gets one, but it's only Comp. Larsen with the Undying Rage, stealing it away. He survives. Shigenda low off towards the backside. Jankos looking for Trimby here as well. All of Koi battered, bruised, bleeding, but they still manage to get the kills. Trimby will fall. So will Ruby. In the end, a 4-for-3 exchange with Heretics getting the dragon, and Jankos looking for a little bit more. The TP coming in from Shigenda immediately, though. He's back to full HP, and Jankos realizes he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. The Cyclone used. Larsen healing up with the Kingslayer as well. There's a GA on Jankos, but that Guardian Angel can only look down as Jankos is about to go to hell. Larsen and Shigenda take him. The shutdown in, and 40 minutes into this game.
They put a ward there to try and see it, but Jankos, I think, has found the angle.
Realm going in as well. Mercer's going to be put onto the backline. The quickness, they're looking for Comp, but immediately he cleanses and gets away, and Mercer's already dead. Jankos trying to do what he can as well, but he's got no GA to save him, and he will fall. And Heretics, they made a play, but Koi just jumped right on him. 2 quick kills over to Koi.
Easy to turn and burn, and they're able to get that kill onto the front line, the primary engage.
And make a fight like that happen. Often they are just organic. They just come out of situations in the game. Heretics now in the world as this top lane inhibitor tower will be Koi's prize for their poking and their prodding. And alongside it, the inhibitor will fall. Look what he did last time. The flank position, find a way around it. Now Maurang doesn't realize that Mercer's here. Maurang goes in with Glacial Prism, but immediately he's locked up with the quickness, and he's gonna go down with the quickness too. Heretics find another kill, and once again, it's off the back of Mercer on a flank.
Oh no, Koi have lost their Ebby!
Okay, that's a GA. Tidal Wave comes out. He's just baiting for the ultimate. Aqua Prism was too early as well. The Undying Rage. Larsen dived in. Oh my goodness gracious. He pops his own Undying Rage. The stopwatch buys a second, but it's not going to buy enough. The shutdown to Jankos. And I said Heretics wanted to skirmish, wanted to fight. They find it. Comp dashes in. Takes down the clone.
Wait, Jack Spectra, he's on the dragon.
Jack Spectra is on the dragon.
But Ruby's gonna die.
Ruby is so low. The culling being used. Ebby half of his cooldown back for the Undying Mage. Ebby will use the Blast Cone. The dragon secured. Cloud Soul. Woohoo! For Heretics. But Shigenda's still on the chase.
Run, Heretics, run, Shigenda.
They've got Cloud Soul. They're so fast,
They're
man.
so
You can
fast.
never catch them
now.
now.
Can they? No,
Oh, no, Ebby, you're on a ward,
run, Ebby, run!
You're on a ward. He pops the Edge of Night with the Mocking Shout, though. Great stuff by him to get rid of that spell shield, and everything's got a little bit wacky, a little bit loopy, and that's what Jankos loves to thrive in. Ebby now coming onto the backline, Undying Rage, being popped. Aqua Prism's going to hit on Jankos as Ruby steps forward, Shigenda going in, Undying Rage. Ebby held it. Ebby held it, and now he pops it. He turns onto Comp.
Why are you going in?
Well, he has to do something. He's stunned up. He's locked down. And in a series of unfortunate events, eventually Ebby dies. Yep, it's almost midnight. I can feel it. Double inhibitors down now. Mercer has the quickness, has the flash. Jack Spectra has the GA full items on this ADC. Jankos looking for Comp, but that GA is yet to be popped after he bought it all that time ago. Larsen running down the mid lane trying to join his team. Ebby's still 30 seconds away, and with the super minions pushing in and the culling going out and the Glacial Prison hitting the Ruby almost dead. Ruby will go down. The charm going onto Comp, it immediately cleanses it away, and now it's Jankos, Jack Spectra, and Mercer against the world, and at the moment, now
Boy,
pushing
have
in
another
Medi.
wave that they want to try and take advantage of. Medic, you take a breather. It's fine. I'll play the next fight.
Please don't.
It's all good. Don't worry about it, mate. I've got you. Evi
Evi
goes
goes
in! He's going in! Oh, he's forced to pop the undying rage, and he's straight back out again! That's going to be the tower for Koi. That's going to be the third inhibitor falling.
Ebby, what
Ebby,
on earth, man?
What are you doing?
I tried to work with you, Eddie. Yankos going
Yankos.
once again. Comp trying to get away. The stun, the Glacial Prism solves the quickness. Jack Spectra going in.
Oh.
The knock-up is beautiful. Comp into the GA. Ebby trading with Larson down towards the bottom side. Now can Comp get away? Can he somehow dodge away from this one? He can't. GA popped. Comp down. Super Minions so ready.
Oh my god, the Super Minions are right. Larson has the
Larson
TP!
has teleport, and there's so many Super Minions in the base now. Ebby has gone back. Trimby and Trigenda here, Ruby doing the damage. Mercer going in, Trigenda already down. The Baron next up, Malwan could steal this.
Ruby, you got a
Larson's
TP!
TPing in.
Ruby got a
Larson is
TP!
TPing in. Ebby has
the tower
no undying
dies!
rage. The tower dies. Ruby can't get there in time, and you can take the Baron, Heretics, because Koi will take the win.
Ruby TP to the tower!